Only one of these teams will earn a shot at the Lombardi. The AFC title game is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
The right side, caught by Fanning. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it
There he is on 3rd and short. Hits his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Brought in right side. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lamar throwing again.
42-yard line.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's not free. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a 1st down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
It's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st down,
On the
Ravens.
39 now after that explosive start to this drive. He finds Bateman on the slant.
Jackson's back.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Lamar off to play fake.
At the 46-yard line.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 6 yards.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Raven 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
To the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. And send their tight end right. On 1st down, they'll run. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And that is Cops. Touchdown. touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. But, jeez, you couldn't start any better.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football. But you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose. And most importantly, you got to lead your men.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
The 26-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kenny's under pressure, and he goes down! And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Oh, he put it in the spin cycle. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And the Bengals get to it! And he'll get it up to the 44.
Oh, man, these sneak plays are pretty chaotic in the middle. Everybody piling in, trying to dive in opposite directions. Either by chance or just well-placed aim, somebody knocked that ball free in the pile, and it was half luck they fell on top of it.
Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Burrow on 1st down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. right? Things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
The Ravens take over first.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
This one left for Lamar. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
What's that saying, Kate, about discretion? Discretion is the better part of valor. Well, decision-making for quarterbacks is so critical. And that time, excellent discretion. Protect yourself, get the first down, and live to play another day.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in. It's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
We've got a screen to the running back. Spins out of one stop. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, Burrow to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they get hit behind the line. That ball's loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Baltimore running its offense out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Raven first down.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and the 11.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. 30. Hits the 20. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the goal for this drive, Brock, moving past the way their last one ended. Start chaining some positive plays together. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. In big trouble now when the ball is out. But I think the Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
Recovered by the offense.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'm sure they all got a stern lecture on ball security between possessions after they fumbled it away on their last series. Burrow now on first down. Finds his fullback. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. Burrow from the gun. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Bengals first down.
On first down, here's Burrow. Puts everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
To the air again. It's Burrow. And the defender comes away with it. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. And they'll have an even 40 seconds available to them, so expect to see at least a few plays here. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Finds a man right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Has him on a quick hitter. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our 2nd half. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He dodged the tackle. Space on the right. He's got room. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Ravens 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, here's Lamar. Wilkins isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up 2nd down.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB, and he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Now Jackson. Has him running the comeback. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
That's good for
They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
22 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Jackson looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
32 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st down and 10 yards to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Lamar off the play fake. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Starts on the coverage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
It's his running back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a third-quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
They send a tight end in motion. He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Ravens.
From the gun, Jackson. Inside and into the hands of Bateman. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Now Jackson on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one does not go far. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. Still going through the 25. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Third and long for him here. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 49-yard line.
Burrow now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Bengals with it, 1 quarter from continuing their postseason run. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Well, hold on a second. We've got a Raven hurting pretty good out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is second and 16. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
Brings up third and
Air it out on third. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Coach Don Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Here's the one back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
And the Raven 1st down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On 1st down, Jackson. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, I'll admit, man, I gotta admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
15 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. And they pick him off again! And the Bengals are tackled at the 11th hour. 1 more second, and that would have been a pick 6. Well, what better way to follow up up one interception. And by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They're sure to be appreciative of this as they start out 1st and goal from the 4. Burrow from the gun. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Working now from the gun. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A big moment here in their quest to become AFC champs. We've got 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. It's Burrow. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
Great, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
McPherson's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Bengals will take over still on their side of the field as they're at the 48. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals in a good spot, up by 13. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another carry for him. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside, Brock. He's tracked down out there. That loses yards. 4th down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Burrow trying on 4th down. He connects with Higgins. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.